Hello everyone, my name is Yiqing Ling. I'm a second-year master student in Media and Information at Michigan State University. Today I'd like to introduce my series game design, Pangolin, Protect or Poach, to you. So where did you hear the word pangolin last time? From the classic cartoon Calabash Brothers years ago? Or from the infamous social media post showing off eating pangolins this February? Or from the news about pangolin poaching last month? In around 1995, pangolins in China has already become commercially extinct, which means the decline in the population of pangolin in China used as a resource to a level where it's no longer profitable to harvest the species. However, commercial extinction hasn't stopped those diabolic claws stretching to those lovely pangolins. In our daily life, pangolin scales have been used as traditional Chinese medicine. It's said that pangolin scales can help treat women's infertility just because they dig burrows. In addition, they've been cooked and eaten because their meat is said good for extending life. All of these folk legends have no basis in reason or science. Now you see, many of pangolin's killings were actually done by us, Chinese common people. Dr. Zeng Yan, who works at Institute of Zoology, Chinese Academy of Sciences, saying that common people tend to focus on those star species, such as tigers, elephants, giant pandas, and Tibetan antelopes. There are few pangolin-related experts in China, not to mention publishing pangolin-related education or protection materials for common people. Even nowadays, many Chinese people have no idea how endangered pangolins are. Dr. Wu Shibao, a member of IUCN's pangolin team, said, "Pangolins spend most of their life in caves, so it's very hard to do research on them. Unfortunately, pangolins are disappearing. We even don't have a chance to know them, especially for today's teenagers." The game Protect or Poach emerges as the times require, giving Chinese teenagers a chance to get to know more facts about pangolins and how to protect them. Recently, many voices of strong denunciation against pangolin poaching and eating can be seen in Chinese social media, which also show the needs and interests of knowing and protecting pangolins. Pangolin's Protect or Poach mainly focuses on the biggest threat pangolins are facing, which is poaching. The recommended number of pangolins of the game are 2 to 4. It will take around 30 minutes or more. 4 major features are: first, role play. The game offers 2 roles for players, protector and poacher. These 2 opposite roles help create an intense but also fun competition, which also simulates the real-life situation. Dr. Wu said he had only seen 1 wild pangolin since 1994. However, he has seen more than 500 at the scene of seizing, poaching, and smuggling. When he arrived at the scene, some of the pangolins had died. Some were dying. Some covered their eyes with forelegs. Some just gave birth to baby pangolins with umbilical cord hadn't been cut yet. Here, we assume that players should have known poaching is a bad and illegal behavior. Adding these 2 roles into the game put players into 2 completely opposite sides and help players experience the severity of the problem of pangolin poaching. The second feature is 50 pangolin quiz cards. Do you know many pangolins were supposed to stay here in China? Do you know one pangolin can protect more than 200,000 square meters woods, by eating white ants. Do you know pangolins are the most trafficked mammal in the world? Do you know pangolins are much less than giant pandas now? 50 quiz cards including various facts of pangolins such as their features, habits, importance, threats, and protection methods. Players compete to save or kill pangolins by answering quiz cards correctly and quickly. 50 quiz cards in different formats, giving players a chance to get to know more about pangolins. Players will remember more and more facts unknowingly. The third feature, 20 unknown animal tokens. Some of them are lovely pangolins, some of them are other animals that are not endangered and we are more familiar with. Animal tokens will be randomly placed in the map at the beginning. Players who land in the square with an unknown token and answer the quiz card correctly can get the token. Players may get a pangolin or not, which strengthens players the feeling of surprise and the awareness of how precious pangolins are. Fourth, barriers have been set up as fixed in the game board, such as wetland where both protector and poacher cannot get across, and trees which requires poachers to go back to their camp to get eggs and cut before they can pass through the square with tree, and trap which cannot be passed through by protectors. If you want to raise the game difficulty level, you can also enable mobile tree trap tokens. In that way, more trees can be planted by protectors to avoid poachers, and more traps can be set up by poachers to slow down protectors. Pangolin Protect or Poach is a very low-cost game, which only requires a paper game board, a dice, player pieces, tokens, quiz cards, which you can find and print out from my game webpage directly. Lastly, I'm here to do the pitch because we really need you. You can either give us 1 hour to try this game and leave us some feedback, and you are welcome to spend some time thinking, doing a little bit more research on pangolins and help us enrich the variety of quiz cards and other rules. Also, with your kind financial support, we can get better chance to improve our game product's quality either on hardware or software. We can attract more professional institutions and experts to join and do higher level iterations. Please stay with us, send some love, and seize this last chance to maximize its potential of protecting those lovely but critically endangered pangolins before getting their real deadline. Thank you for watching.